Gentlemen, it's good to see me again. Take a seat and tell your slightly overweight girlfriend that you'll be coming to bed late tonight because we have got a lot to cover in this video. Just like she should be covering up that shitty butterfly tattoo she got on her lower back. Listen up. 5 months ago, I made a video showcasing my account, the Rune Warhammer Ironman. A unique build that was only combat level 35 with 20 hit points and 92 strength. For those of you who don't know or perhaps missed out on that video, because it was an Ironman, it couldn't gain experience in PvP, meaning I couldn't get any unwanted hit points XP to raise its combat level. In other words, I can stay at whatever combat level I choose for as long as I want, allowing me to create the craziest, first of its kind build, as you will soon see. Previously, the account was stacking up to 36 damage against other level 30s in free-to-play, where I asserted my dominance and inadvertently gave myself erections while playing. The video itself was a display of what we all hope to achieve when we make builds for PvP. The only difference being is that you just hope while I actually do it. Players, those of which who, for whatever reason, choose not to stick thick needles filled with steroids directly into their testicles, had no idea how they were being hit so high, especially at such a low combat bracket. I was accused of hacking, cheating, and even sleeping with other players' dads, with only one of those accusations being true. Now, you guys really seem to enjoy that video, obviously because I made it, but since then, a lot of players have been asking for an update, with comments such as, how do you get 100,000 views on a video and not make another? So I guess to spare any confusion and to briefly answer that question, I myself run a lot of non-RuneScape related YouTube channels, with some of my videos reaching numbers like 20 million views. Overall, I've had something like 400 million overall views, not including YouTube shorts. The officer catches up to the thief and places him under arrest, but what you couldn't see was that the person who had their phone stolen was running behind the officer, who later... Because my other YouTube channels aren't related to RuneScape, I never really felt the need to explain any of this because I don't want to go too off track here, but hopefully now this makes a little more sense. I don't make money from my RuneScape videos, I am doing this purely just for fun and to provide you guys with the highest free-to-play PvP content possible. And as you're about to see, sometimes there's a lot of time and effort involved in doing that. I don't want to upload anything you guys have already seen before. If you guys wanted to watch something that you had already seen, then I would just upload videos of your dad drunk with a fucking belt in his hand. Also, because I don't need to make money or rely on getting views for this channel, the beauty is that I don't have to worry about being demonetized, meaning I can say almost anything I want. I might even say the N-word later. Stay tuned to find out, or don't, it doesn't matter. Alright you little shit, so since you last had the privilege of hearing my beautiful voice make jokes about your parents, here's what I've been doing with the account. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, our combat level was 35. Now, we'll be stopping by at combat level 53. The level 30 combat bracket was a lot of fun, but before I even made that video, using the combat level calculator, I always knew that the upgraded build you're about to see was going to be the next stage for this account. First and foremost, accompanying the stats of this build will be some flexing of its gear. As a free-to-play Ironman, I've always had certain things in mind that I wanted to get my grubby little hands on besides your mother's tits. And one of those things happened to be a pair of gold-trimmed green dragonhide chaps, a staple of free-to-play. However, after looking at the wiki, I found that the only way to actually obtain them was by completing medium clue scrolls. Something that I honestly have no experience in doing, unlike your mum. I learned that the drop rate for getting these chaps are 1 in 1,133. That's almost a drop rate of 1 in 1,134. I didn't even know numbers went that high, but given your cholesterol levels, you probably did. Regardless, I thought, fuck it, let's try to do some medium clues and maybe I'll get lucky. Now, I lost track of exactly how long I spent trying to obtain these. It had taken hundreds of medium clues and countless hours before I finally decided to call it quits. Just kidding, I got them on the first try. If you look me up on the high scores, you'll see that I only did one medium clue, only one, got the gold trim chaps, and I'm never doing another clue again. Guys, before we really get this video started, I just want to take a quick minute to talk about today's video sponsor. And now back to the video. A little later I got 30 defense so I could eventually unlock gold decorative boots from Castle Wars, which would allow me to reach the max hit of 30 in free to play with a Rune Warhammer, as it provides a +1 strength bonus with defense bonuses equivalent to that of adamant boots in members. However, as I wanted to be able to smack 30s, this meant that 92 strength was no longer going to cut it. I reluctantly went back to the arsehole of RuneScape, the Blast Furnace, gaining 12k strength XP an hour, where I aimed to reach level 99. Just FYI for those who don't know, because I still get asked this all the time, at the Blast Furnace you can train strength without gaining hit points experience, the only catch being that you can only gain 12k strength XP an hour. I did some Slayer to work towards 69 range, the highest range level we can get without going past 53 combat. I then needed to make some money, and also I wanted to train agility, so to hit two birds with one stone, I made my merry way to the Wilderness Agility course. The friendliest place on RuneScape, there's really no place you'd rather be than in level 55 Wilderness when you only have 34 hit points. But in all seriousness, I actually made a shit ton of money here. I must have completed around 2,000 laps, give or take. I would highly recommend this for other Ironmen in need of making GP, but just be aware that you will occasionally bump into PKers. I spent a long enough time here that I actually came up with a method where I could almost never die to PKers here. I'll reveal that method in the next video because for now I still need to use it. I did try running with the big groups, but I honestly preferred just running solo with my own little sneaky method. I would sell the Wilderness Agility loot to this store where I would then buy the items on a second account. This process allowed me to sell the items at the same price without losing money due to the store being overstocked. I paid 5 mil so that if I die I could spawn at Edgeville, since that's mainly where I'll be doing PvP, but it also comes in handy because if I died doing the Wilderness Agility course, I could just spawn right next to the Wilderness teleport and make my way back there fairly quickly. Also, I'm not sure if this is even worth mentioning or not, but because the Wilderness Agility can take some time, if you need to take a break but you don't want to log out and have laps deducted from your reward streak, I would go down the ladder and hide behind it for 10 minutes or so at a time during moments where I really needed to take a shit in real life. If you want fast DPS during your shits, then I'd suggest maintaining a diet that would make your shits sort of runny, but you want to find that nice little halfway point between having solid dookies that can take a while to push out and sloppy ones that basically fall out on their own accord. Really, it's just about compromise and your choice of playstyle. I did some pest control repairing barricades to help speed up training strength a little. Then later back at the Blast Furnace, I finally achieved 99 strength. This moment was a little bit bittersweet for me because it wasn't the first time I had done this, but I think it will honestly be the last, just for the sake of my own sanity. Because I had spent over 1,000 hours training strength, I decided to train the rest of my range on the Chaos Elemental. I got some cool drops here, like a few dragon plate legs, plate skirts, dragon two-handers. It was of course a little sketchy being out here because again I'm like 35 HP and deep enough where I was always having to be on alert. On 136 KC off the Chaos Elemental, I received a Dragon Pickaxe, which I will definitely be using later on to train mining as well as smithing so I can eventually make Rune Warhammers. At the moment, I've been obtaining Rune Warhammers by catching Magpie Implings, but honestly that in itself feels like such a grind because I'm always having to compete with bots and gold farmers to get them, at times making it feel damn near impossible. You know, I joke about the Blast Furnace being the asshole of RuneScape, but there's been plenty of times where I've spent 5 or 6 hours here without getting a single Rune Warhammer. This is how I catch Magpie Implings in real life. Here you go, mate. There's that Rune Warhammer. Here I got 69 range, as mentioned earlier, the highest range level we can get without going past 53 combat. Here was KC 200 off the Chaos Elemental, which of course didn't come without a lot of encounters with PKers, but as dumb as this sounds, I actually enjoyed the challenge of trying to escape PKers here. I might be a free-to-play PKer now, but back in the day I made like 100 PK videos in members. I actually used to make members PK videos before YouTube even existed in 2005. This channel you're watching now was made in 2007, but it's actually my third RuneScape channel. Here's me showing off the strength cape, gold trim chaps and dragon pickaxe doing shooting stars. I decided to quickly get 99 agility, one of the easiest 99s on RuneScape, which comes in really handy, especially if you're an Ironman. As the account was now nearing completion, finally after 5 months of training, I was feeling a little homesick, so I just stood around free-to-play Edgeville for a while watching fights. Eventually, I couldn't help myself, so I had to step over the ditch just for a couple of fights and see how I felt in terms of using the new build. I paid 1 mil to turn on loot keys, then went back for one more fight. I hadn't PK'd in 5 months, but after getting 2 kills in a row fairly quickly, I was feeling confident with the account's potential. Now, I had one more grind to do, and this was a big one. One that I knew was coming since getting 30 defense. If you have ever seen me PK on my RunePure I Hunt mains, you will know that I only fight other players while I am wearing full gilded against anyone, no matter their risk. I started doing this 7 years ago during a time when this was just unheard of, simply because I noticed that free-to-play was dying, at least in comparison to how active it was 10 years ago. Back during a time when people were calling my character Black Shield because I was using a failed pure account with 11 defense. So after creating far better accounts and really trying to master free-to-play PKing throughout thousands of fights, I started making videos in an attempt to grab people's attention and bring life back to free-to-play PKing. Because of that, the in-game community began giving my character new nicknames such as the Gilded God and the King of Free-to-Play, a little more badass than, well, Black Shield. The reactions I received from the free-to-play community, both in-game and on my videos, only fueled my drive to make free-to-play videos even more. Now, I won't bore you guys with all the history of those times, perhaps that could be a separate video in itself, but the point is that with my other accounts, I always had to look ostentatious and flashy to get crowds watching. With that said, my level 53 was of course going to be of no exception. In these PK videos, even as an Ironman, I am going to always try and risk more than my opponents. And as for what I will be wearing, I couldn't just wear adamant armor, so I went to Castle Wars where I spent a week getting the gold decorative boots costing 400 Castle Wars tickets, giving us the 1+ strength bonus, and with our 31 prayer, we were now finally able to hit the max of 30 with a Rune Warhammer. I then spent another 8 days getting 500 more Castle Wars tickets for the gold decorative full helm. I then spent another 2 weeks just standing there at Castle Wars to get another 800 Castle Wars tickets to finally get the gold decorative plate body. Now, there's obviously a lot of things I did with this account, but for the sake of time, I won't be including everything in this video. There's a few things worth noting here, like in some of the clips you're about to see, you will be watching me PK for the first time in half a year. If you see me destroying loot keys and wearing the agility cape instead of strength, it's because a lot of players would refuse to even fight this account. Remember, this is only the level 50 combat bracket, so at times I would try to conceal my build, hoping that they wouldn't be looking me up on the high scores. Again, I'm just trying to spare any confusion. The other thing I want to mention here is that this is where I stop the commentary and instead use music, because I really want what you're about to see to resemble a truly old school PK video, the kind that I watched growing up. With this all said, the Rune Warhammer Ironman is now complete, and with 3,400 hours of playtime. Gentlemen, once again, it is finally time to go to free-to-play and test this account.
to hear it all, yeah. Proudest to watch us fall, yeah. Make a wish, make a single dash wish. You live a promised life. Throw kisses all the time. Make wishes, don't break mine. Make a wish, make a single dash wish. You live a promised life. Throw kisses all the time. Don't break mine. Don't break mine. Cold fire, you'll soon inspire all. Not now. The Don't be low. Don't be low. You better watch the road. Don't be low. You better watch the road. Don't be low. You got the string and the balls. Don't be low. You better watch the road. Don't be low. You got the string and the balls. Time now shall break like wash. 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 Time now shall break like wash. 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 There's another sucker born every minute, Lord. Take a ride and pay for a good time. Never know what you can afford. Another racket time to collect more souvenirs. Got another million miles, no words for the wear. And there's a sucker born every other minute, Lord. And he deserves you more. You know I'd only crash this car. Swear to God I'm wrecking it all. You're happy in. Spin around the block and half the time I know where you've been. Too bad you're not feeling too bad. Wanna be my friend? Got another ride and you're taking off. Met a general motor man. And there's a sucker born every other minute, Lord. And he deserves you more. You know I'd only crash this car. There's a sucker born every other minute, Lord. I know he deserves you more. You know I'd only crash this car. You know I'd only crash. You know I'd only crash this car, dear Lord. No, I'd only crash. You know I'd only crash this car.
Hey mate. I'm Matthew McConaughey.
That's a big bull. 1,800
Pounds. I can do whatever the
the
heck
heck I
I
want.
want.
I can respect.
Respect that.
trick she does, one of 10 that she's got. Making friends, setting trends, hardly having tried. All it looks by the book, best that money can buy. Look what your money buys. It's all she's got. Ooh, it keeps her company. Straight from mom and daddy. Last chance to dance out in back of the bar. Shaking hands, nice to meet you. I don't know who you are. She has a token, makes a joke about the alley man. Never pleasured from the treasure in a garbage can. Look what your money buys. It's all that she's got. Ooh, it keeps her company. Straight from mom and daddy. Look what your money buys. It's all that she's got.
Perfect. Disorder.
so gently against some boobs. I guess it's hard to believe that one man could have a ponytail, the sensitive and distract and aggressive hawk that's cornered you. I know my haikus are freaking intense, but even the words I made up to sound French don't express my feelings for your toilet parts. I would show up for our pottery class, dressed like a pirate with John Waters' mustache, on a unicorn that shits your name in stars. Fucking school, but Jim is a romantic type, loitering on cliffs, thinking about stuff like screwing you on the beach at night. Fucking school, but Jim is a romantic type, loitering on cliffs, thinking about stuff like screwing you on the beach at night. One milkshake, 2 straws. Fucking school, but Jim is a romantic type, loitering on cliffs, thinking about stuff like screwing you on the beach at night. Fucking school, but Jim is a romantic type, loitering on cliffs, thinking about stuff like screwing you on the beach at night. Release the doves. Release the doves.